Hi, this is Moses Wiseman, and today we are going to look at file compression. Now, there are different methods of doing compressing files. Specifically, we are going to look at compressing video files. Now, if you are into the things of making videos, maybe for YouTube or even just general video, like recording videos and then you want to send them to your family members, they can tend to be quite huge. It can be big. Then you can't send them through like WhatsApp and even some other applications that they have limitations. So that's where you may need like compressing these files. Another thing, like if you have like one video that is huge and then you want to distribute it to different platforms, let's say you want to post it on YouTube, you want to post it on Facebook, on Instagram, and even other platforms. With that huge size, it may be difficult. It may tend to be quite difficult. So I have a couple of ways of how to effectively compress a video file. Now, when you compress a video file, you have to know that you may lose a little bit of quality depending on which method you are using. There are a ton of methods on the internet, and I've tested a lot of them. Most of them, they are, oh god, they are terrible. You compress a video, you see it after compression and it looks so bad. So we're not going to talk about those bad ones. I've handpicked a few that I think are quite good. Now, we are going to begin with the first one. There are like four of them. Watch the video till the end. It's when I'll share my best one, and my best one I'll share it at the end. So we are going to begin with the first one. Is if you have Premiere Pro, you have to, there are a couple of inbuilt presets that you can use if you are using Premiere Pro to like edit your videos. There are a couple of inbuilt presets that you can use. So just head over to Premiere Pro and see. Now, if you open Premiere Pro, I have a project that I worked on. Actually, if you don't have Premiere Pro, I made this video how you can download all the softwares for free. So you can check that video up here. So let's open this project. If you open this project, head over to File, Export, and then Media, which you can also use Ctrl+M. And that will open up the export window. So you can see like from the export window, we have a couple of different things, but this is where the file size, this is where you have the file size settings. You can have different presets. You can see there's preset here. You can choose to either export like match source, high bit rate, So now you can see that there are a couple of different presets. Are you like there's this one, medium bit rate, adaptive bit rate, all these presets, mobile device, you can see, are you sending it to YouTube for web? If you are sending it to YouTube, is it VR, is it Twitter? All these different presets, and every preset, the file size changes. Now, if I choose like high bitrate, much high bitrate, you see that the file size is 303 MBs. Now, if I change this and I'm like, okay, let's say I want to I'm going to submit it to Facebook. I change to Facebook. You see, Facebook, the file size increases actually. You see that it is 358 what? MBs. Now, if I change to like mobile device, HD mobile device 1080p, you see that it changes to 239 what? MBs. So depending on which preset you're using, depending on which preset you're going to choose here, the file size will change. Okay, so it depends on what you are interested in. So that is one way of doing it, and it can really be helpful because if you look at this one, if I happen to choose like high quality, let me choose that one for YouTube. Where's YouTube? Okay, YouTube 1080p. You see that for YouTube, the file size goes up to 480 MBs, okay? Depending on what. So this can be really helpful. By changing just the presets, you are able to change the different file sizes, okay? Now, In case you don't have Premiere Pro, of course, some people, I don't know, some people you don't have this software, it's fine still. I still got you covered. In case you don't have that one, you don't have Premiere Pro, download Handbrake. It's a free software. You can get it on macOS, Windows, and Linux. Okay, and let's open Handbrake and I show you. And I have a file that I already exported from Premiere Pro over here. So we are going to test this file. It's if you come to this file, you can see that it is. Let's go to the properties. So you can see that the file is 212 what? And 12 MBs. Okay. So 212 MBs. Now, if you open Handshake, now if you don't have Handshake, just go to Google and type in Handshake. You will go to their website. It is free, works on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Okay. Now, Handshake will give you like same presets that Premiere Pro was giving you. Okay. Now, if you open it, it will tell you drop a file here. So let's open and drop the file and see. Okay. I don't want to minimize this. I don't want to. Okay. Now let's drop a file here. Scanning. Okay. So you can see that in Handshake, they also give you presets. You see that here they are presets, right? You come and see presets. And they have different categories for presets. There's general, okay, which you have 1080p fast word. All these ones are different presets. Let's say I choose devices. Nowadays, most people watch their content from mobile. So let's say I choose Android, okay, 1080p on Android. And then they give you like you can choose optimize it for web. So you can optimize it for web. Click there, let it be optimized for web. Then align for AV stand. This aligns initial timestamps for all audio video streams. Clicking, yeah, you can also click that one. And so depending on the different presets, they will render the video. And let's make out this test and see what is the file size going to be. Remember, it was 200 and what? And 12. Was it 212? I'm not sure. I forgot it. So from 212, we have chose Android, and then you have optimized it for what? For web. Now let's start encoding this. The problem with this one that it doesn't give you what the end result is going to be. It doesn't tell you that, okay, the end result is going to be 200 MBs or 100 MBs. It doesn't tell you that, okay? So let's export this and see how much it's going to be. After that, you click here, start encoding, right? So we start encoding. And you can see here it is calculating how much time is it going to take. Keep in mind that this might take time, okay? I'm going to. Now, as it is encoding, let me show you the other alternative, okay? The other alternative, if you don't have a PC and you have your phone, specifically if you have an Android device, there's an app called Timber. I don't know if that is the pronunciation, but yeah, that app is called Timber. Now, I'm going to head over to that app and I show you how that app, I found it to have a pretty good compression algorithm. So let's open that app and see. I already have my phone over here. My phone is already mirrored over here. So I use screen mirroring to do this. Okay, let me get my phone here. Okay, and the app is Timber, right? Now you can see that the same okay. This is the app, right? Now what I'm going to do, there is an option here to resize the video, okay? There's an option here to resize the video, but I'm not going to use this. Now, if you look here, the file that we had, the other file that we had from Premiere Pro, which was 23 MBs, here to show me 23, I think it was 222 MBs. I already put it here on my phone, and we have it here. If you click on it,
what's
it will come here.
This is MK Wiseman, and on this channel, hope you have a much more.
Okay, we have it here, and then it shows, you can see that, okay, this is 1080p video. Now you can resize it from here, but this is not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in keeping the resolution intact, but then compressing the file size, reducing the file size. Basically, what you have to know that all these compression algorithms, they work by reducing the bitrate. Okay, I'll show you how that one works. They work by reducing the bitrate. Bitrate is like how much information is bitrate is how much information is in the what? Is in the video. Let's first see that in a minute here using Premiere Pro. If you open Premiere Pro again and come back to File and Export, then go to Media, right? I'm going to show you that in a minute here. The problem, my laptop is a bit slow. Now, if you open the export window here, you can see, okay, this is the format, encoding format, and then you can see this is the preset. Now, if you look at here, look closely here on the output, you'll see that this video is 1080p, 50 frames per second, the time, and then they will show you the bitrate. The bitrate is 10 MBs per second. Okay, now the maximum, they will show you the target and then the maximum. This is between 10 MBs to 12 MBs per second. If you change the preset, and let's just put high quality HD, you see that the bitrate changes from 10 to 12 to 20 to 24. Okay, you see that previously it was 10 to 12, but now it is 20 to 24 MBs per second. Now, bitrate, all these compression algorithms work by reducing the bitrate. Okay, now some compression algorithms reduce so much. Having a 1080p video which has 20 MBs per second, and then a 1080p video which has 5 MBs per second, the one with 5 MBs per second will look so bad, will look so crap. So you want to use a compression algorithm which does not reduce so much of the bitrate. Okay, so this you can continue checking all this. If I go to, maybe I want Facebook, okay? If I choose Facebook, you can see that the bitrate changes from 12, now it is 12 MBs per second to a maximum of 16 MBs per second. So all these compression algorithms work by reducing the bitrate. Bitrate is like how much information is contained into in your video. Now, for this application, as I told you, I'm not going to use here. I don't want to change the resolution. I want to leave the resolution to 1080p. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to volume, choose volume. Now, when you choose volume, okay, where is our video? Okay, the video is here. It's 223 MBs.
What's up, everyone? This is MK.
No. Okay. Now, when you come to volume, you can see the volume is at 1x. Now, for me, what I do with this application, I just increase or decrease the volume slightly. Now, I'm going to increase it very slightly to, this is 1.3 now. Let's go up to just 0.3, from 1.00 to 1.03. That's how much I increase. Now, let's see. By just increasing the volume, while rendering this video, this application compresses the video. We are going to see the result. Now let's head over to Handbrake and see where it is. Oh, Handbrake is still encoding. It is at 23%. And then this one is also still encoding. Now, while all of these ones are doing their thing now, let me share with you this is my best option in case you have different files that you want to share. Maybe you want to share on YouTube, you want to share on Instagram, you want to share on Facebook, on LinkedIn, the same video. My best solution for me, this works for me. I don't know, it may not work for you, but for me, this works very well. Okay, now this is what I do. I upload the video on YouTube. You know, of all these compression algorithms, I've found the best compression algorithm. Like, it can compress a file of 1 gig to 100 MBs. I mean, how much is that? 90%. That is so effective. And if you look at the video, there's not like, you can't even notice the loss in quality. Okay, so YouTube has a very good compression algorithm. So what I do, I upload the video on YouTube, and then I download it from there. Because if I upload it with maybe like 200 MBs per second, now still let's use what? Let's use this very example. This video I uploaded it on my channel. You can check it out, which is like how to get like free software, all the softwares for free. Now, if you search MK Wiseman, where is the recent video? Okay, the recent video is here. Free software for download. Okay. Now you click on that video. Now remember, I uploaded this video. Oh God, why is 1080p not available? Okay. Oh, this is not working. But I uploaded this video in 1080p at 223 MBs. But now you can see that actually they are like saying the 1080p is not available. But you can see that they have the HD, which is 720 at 25 MBs. That means the 1080p could be like around 70 or around 50 or even 50. Still 50. Okay, so this is my best option. Upload the video on YouTube and then download it again at a much less size, and then I upload that smaller size to the other platforms. That's how I do it. Now finally, Timber is done, and let's check out. Remember, we increased the volume by 0.3, and I told you when you increase the volume or decrease the volume, the final output is going to be compressed. Now let's check out and see. Let's go to this videos. Now you can see this is the original video, which had 213 MBs. Now the final video is here. It's 45 MBs, 45.3. Now keep in mind, as I told you, these compression algorithms work by reducing the bitrate, right? I don't know exactly how much bitrate is this application reducing, but when I play this video back, you can see. If you can see it.
What's up, everyone? This is MK Wiseman.
When I play this video back, it looks good. I mean, it doesn't look any bad. From 213 MBs to 45 MBs, and actually you still have the resolution maintained. They just decrease the bitrate. Let me show you how you can check them. You can still go to Timber itself if you want to see, and then go to resize if you want to see. This is, you see, it is 1080p. It's still 1080p, but the size is now reduced. So you don't lose the resolution, but the bitrate is altered as I showed you. Okay. Now let's see how Handbrake has done. Handbrake is also done. So if you check Handbrake here, so if we check that file from that folder, here it is. I named it Handbrake, right? So let's just check the properties. And oh God, Handbrake has from 200, Handbrake has done better. From 213 MBs to 44.6. Now this one is 45.3, and now this one is 44.6. And let's look at the preset that we used. I don't remember the preset. Now, if you look at the preset that we used Android 1080p, and then we optimize it for the web. You have, keep in mind that on the web, if you go into details of this, I don't want to go into details of this. Even when you're uploading pictures, they allow like maximum of 42 dots per inch. So 42 dots, like how many pixels are into that, but let's not go into that. So if you optimize it for web, basically it's going to be much more smaller. But you can see that you can actually get much. Now imagine if you had a file which is like 100 MBs, it can be reduced like to 10 MBs, So if you are using a laptop and you don't have Premiere Pro, you can use Handbrake. Actually, because even when you have Premiere Pro, you can get a file from Premiere Pro, put it in Handbrake, like you can put on those presets and then you can get it reduced. Now, if you don't have a laptop, if you don't have a computer, and even those ones using macOS Handbrake, you can use that one. If you don't have a computer, you can use your phone. Download this app from Google Play Store. It's free of charge. Put in the file. Don't change the file size. Okay? Just increase. If you don't want to change the resolution, just increase the what? Increase the volume or decrease the volume just a little bit. That does not, like, increase the volume by 0.3 or reducing it by 0.3 doesn't change, or level doesn't make any difference. Okay, so that's it for today about video or like file compression. If you have better options, that please let us know in the comments. I'll be very happy to see your contributions, or if you have anything. So if this video has helped you, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is MK Wiseman, and don't forget to click that bell icon in case to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the future tips, tutorials, and tricks. This is MK Wiseman. Peace.